Liam, a solid victory over Barrow Raiders at the Shea on Sunday, making it a third win in a row in the Betfred Championship. Do you feel like the team's turned the corner after going through a struggle for so long?
I don't know whether that's the right way to put it, but obviously we're happy to get 3 wins on the spin, but at the same time, as it is this competition, it's pretty fast moving. There's not much time to sit back and think about what's gone before, so it's all eyes on Swinton now, and obviously another massive game for us as a team.
We all know in sport, especially rugby league, how important momentum is. Do you feel something building as we move into the last stages of the season?
I think as a team we've got a little bit of cohesion at the moment, and we're working well together, and you know, it's no real secret to that, the fact that we've been able to name a similar team for the last month or so, going out on the field, which you can build on week to week in training, and you're not chopping and changing your team every week, so that helps, and obviously then getting the win at Batley and getting that confidence plays a big part, and now we need to take advantage of that bit of confidence and momentum that we've got, and like I said, try and keep building on it.
You speak about the fact that we've been able to name a settled team for a few weeks, which is something that's been alien to us during the earlier stages of the season. We're going to welcome Bob Fairbank back from suspension. Obviously Adam O'Brien made a return from injury. You're starting to get some players back. Is this the stage where you start to have a bit of a selection headache with bodies coming back?
Yeah, it is, and you know, those, as we're naming similar teams each week, at the same time, sort of going away from that, you want to add the odd player in here and there in positions where you don't lose a lot of momentum and flow, which 1 or 2 coming in and out and helping rotate the squad a little bit is good. It's the wholesale changes really, where you're changing a full unit, be it a right or left edge or a middle. They're the ones that are damaging, which we've been fortunate in the last month or so to keep it pretty much and just have the odd change week to week. And yeah, we've got those players available this week, which gives me a bit of a decision to make, but also at the same time we need to reward those lads that have been doing the business over the last month.
Speaking of being able to add players, we saw Keelan Foster make his Panthers debut on Sunday. How do you think he went?
I thought Keelan did well. You know, he hadn't played rugby for a number of weeks since he hadn't been in the team over at Doncaster, and I thought he came in, acquitted himself well, to say he'd only had sort of 3 sessions, 2 with the team, and looked fairly comfortable. And obviously there's a fair bit of work for him to do to get used to how we're playing and get up to our standards, but he's working hard on that in the background, and I've no doubt that he'll keep doing it.
So we know about Will Calcott being out for the season. We know about Brandon Douglas in a similar position. Zach McCombs obviously still suspended. Anybody else missing? Anybody else likely to be coming back anytime soon? Yeah,
Gaz, he's on the verge. Possibly this week, maybe next. Obviously Bob's back from suspension. Matty G is a little bit unclear with his thumb, but hopefully it won't be too long. And then I'm struggling to think who else. I think that's it, isn't it, for our players? And obviously we've got Ben and Sam out playing at Whitehaven that we can call back at any time now. So yeah, there's a bit of competition there. We've obviously got the lads that are on loans from Leeds to consider. So yeah, there's a little bit of a strength in depth at the minute, and a competition, and also a little bit of insurance if we do pick up a few knocks week to week.
Moving on to this Sunday then, the Swinton Lions over at Heywood Road. With some of the big games that we've had in the previous weeks, would you consider this one the most important out of all of them to keep that momentum going?
Yeah, I think every game gets bigger from the very first game of the season. It's week to week, and they take on a new importance every single week. Like I've said, the ones in the past, whether good or bad, have gone now. All we can do is focus on Swinton and preparing ourselves the best we can for those who they are a tough team to break down. Swinton, they work hard for each other. They have created a bit of a siege mentality since they've gone through a little bit of adversity, and it's always a tough place to go. So we need to make sure we're at our best.
How different are circumstances in the Panthers camp compared to the last time that we faced the Lions?
Yeah, significantly different, but yeah, as I keep saying, we don't want to keep harping back to that. We know some of the circumstances around some things that have happened early on in the season, but we've managed to get a few wins, and we need to capitalise on the little bit of momentum we've got and try and take advantage and push ourselves in that mix in the middle of the table.